Twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so busking in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the
Welcome everybody to Homestead. This is the Turn Down for What season race number 2 so far. One hell of a field tonight. As you can see, the scoring pylon underneath the Turn Down for What Truck Series banner. But man, let's go ahead and get rid of that. And again, welcome aboard. So far, about 12 guys and more have gone ahead and thrown down a time. We're going to go ahead and get rid of the logos. We're going to go ahead and bring back our gap here. So far, Evan Knopp up there in P number 1, Pacey Wige P2, Chris Stange, P number 3, Byron Jones, and Justin Anisagok. I'll tell you what, during practice, these guys were really getting down, getting dirty, getting racy, as we're going to try to pick up with Mark Morton right here in this number 12 Hulk Smash machine and his Silverado. A lot of guys were very, very fast during practice, and we're going to have 33 guys out here trying to grab this pole. We'll have to see if everybody actually goes on up there and tries to put down a lap or what they're about to do, but one way or another, it's going to be a lot of fun. Definitely glad everybody is out there. During the Anthem and pre-race, I did see Cunningham 35 as well as T. Kangas go ahead and smash that follow button. Definitely appreciate it, and it looks like qualifying is now in the books. So let's go ahead and clear the boards. We're going to jump up with Evan Knopp as well as everybody else and get going. Bowling Buddy, thank you very much for the sub. Absolutely appreciate it. Let's go ahead and bring up your grid as these guys get ready to roll on out. So again, P number 1, talking about Evan Knopp in his number 63. Pacey Wige, 2 is outside in that 00. Chris Stang in his number 72. P3, P4, Byron Jones in that double deuce after switching his number from last season. Justin Anisagok in that number 13 with Brad Herman, newcomer, or welcome back, I should say, to Turn Down for What to round out row number 3. Row number 4, we're talking about Zach Meredith in his number 17. He says, just call me Billy. All right, Billy. 2 is outside. It's going to be his good buddy, Tyler Dohar, in P number 8. P number 9, it looks like we are looking at Josh Taylor. Old more smoke, buddy. Good to see you. William Gay, P number 10. Mike LeBlanc in his number 38. P11. Mark Morton to his outside. Then we're going to start off row number 7. Chris Weaver in his number 15 as everybody's starting to grid up to his outside. It's going to be Kane Lee. Welcome to Turn Down for What, sir? Row 8 is going to be Davey Weaver, with Nate Lehman to his outside to complete row number 8. Row 9, talking about John Ross in his 99. Al Likens in the 48, starting P18. P19, Mike Papa Bear Campbell in his Tiger Town number 71. Jeff Lednam rocking out the rest of row number 10 in his number 37. Go get him, Honcho. Then we got Keith Hackney in his number 69, rolling off 21st. 22nd is going to be none other than Mike Allen. P23 is going to be Shad Swatsworth. Go get him, Shadowlack. I got your back, Jack. Roddy Ayers to round out row number 12. Row 13, we're talking about John Honeycutt in his number 50 with Mike Campbell III, Papa Bear's son, to his outside. 27th in the number 3, Joshua Roberts with Jeff Jones, the name you know, in his Cowtails number 95, starting P28. P29, Robert Amaral with Dale Rapp to his outside for P30. Then we're going to have Connor Cunningham in his number 46, 31st. 32nd, we're talking about David Davis. And to round out this 33 truck field, talking about the one and only James Mensch. He'll be bringing up the rear with the gear, and great, whole lot of luck to him. All right, let's go ahead and clear all this out. As you see the pace truck, go ahead and pull off. Let's go ahead and bring up your track map. Green flag's out. Let's roll. All right, coming through to complete lap number 1 is going to be Evan Knopp. So good job by him. We're going to go ahead and bring up your full scoring pile on that way you can keep tabs on where everybody's at. Man, again, 33 truck field, and it's going to be one hell of a race. Looking forward to calling each and every one of these 110 laps from deep in the swamplands, South Florida. Definitely hope everybody out there is doing well. And again, welcome aboard, whether you're out there on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, the iRock channel through Roku TV, or on Twitter. Again, welcome aboard. All right, so I see just about 20 of y'all out there over the different platforms. Who do y'all have tonight? As Chris Strange just went purple, running a lap of 33:38 from P number 2. Talking about this guy right here in this Mid-Atlantic Motorsports 72, that is. Justin Aniscock right behind him in this Menards number 13. Starting to get one big long conga line on that outside line. So far, so good. Let's take a look from above in the chopper and show you what this field looks like just a little bit further back. And then we'll pick a driver or two and go through and see exactly what we got going on. Let's back it up to about middle of the field, shall we? Caution's out. Caution number 1 is out. Looks like Keith Hackney is going to have something to do with this just a little bit further in the back. But here's from John Honeycutt up forward, and of course behind him as well. So Keith Hackney, Mike Campbell, possibly Chris Weaver, and others going to be wrapped up in this one. Let's see if we can pick up with Keith, find out exactly what happened, and then we'll bring it back. All right, so let's go ahead and bring on up our chase cam. We'll go ahead and play it out, see exactly what happened. Up on that high side, see they're double wide. 71's on the bottom, so I can definitely see where Mike Campbell, old Pop Bear Campbell, would have come into play. Does he force this 3 wide or check up a little bit? He's got the 15 to his outside, 71 down low, 3 wide, 15 just coming off the corner. And, I mean, you can't really do much with the 3 wide, and the 15 gives 69 just a little bit of a love tap back. And you can see how Mike Honcho and others got wrapped up in that. So let's see if we can't go back with Jeff Lednam and play it back again. Oh, let's go ahead and rewind that, because that was definitely after the fact. All right, and we'll play it from here. So Mike Honcho in this Cometic number 37. A little bit further back, you can see the 3 wide up ahead of him. Coming off the corner, they make contact, going to the outside wall. 37, does he check up or what happens here? Just nowhere to go. The field kind of, it just closed up. 15 went across. There's the 11 of Mike Campbell the third and others. All right, let's go ahead and bring it back live. All right, so let's go ahead and bring it back to the front. Evan Knopp, I don't imagine he'll be bringing it down pit road. Still very, very early, only working lap number 6 of 110. Let's see if maybe we can find old Evan here right quick. So far, yep, there he is. He's down there in Hard Luck Racing. I'll have to remember that. Evan, it's repeat up in the booth, bud. You got a copy in this Jack Link's Toyota.
Yes, sir.
Man, I tell you, you're looking pretty stout, pretty early in this race. A little bit of an issue in the back. They went 3 wide going through the corner, was not able to make it stick. Guy up on top really had no room between him and the truck to the inside, as well as the truck up by the wall. But man, it seems like you brought a piece for the rest of this 33 truck field. How you feeling?
Feeling good. A little bit of opposite strategy as last week. Last week I was content to stay in the back and kind of let them all wreck, and didn't work out for me. So this time, try to stay in front, stay ahead of it. That's the game plan.
All right, buddy. Well, good luck in that Jack Link's Menards number 63. I see everybody doubling back up, so I will get you back on down. I believe you were with Hard Luck Racing. And, man, keep the shiny side up, and good luck.
Appreciate it.
You got it. Absolutely. As soon as I can find. There he is. All right, so we got him back to where he needs to be. Pace truck's up. We're going back racing. Let's go.
Pace truck's up. We're going back racing. Let's go.
All right, so going to come across and lead that one as well. 63 coming up high from the 52, I believe that was of Dale Rapp. Let's go ahead and widen this out, show you exactly what's going on one more time. But look at this field coming up off the corner. Again, that definitely caught a few people by surprise. But, yeah, very, very resilient crew. We'll definitely go through the field just a little bit later on as we watch him still continuing to race it out. A lot of these guys double wide all the way back through. And let's kind of go through and pick up with some of these guys. Great racing all the way through. I just wanted to give you guys just a little bit of a minute there to appreciate the sights and sounds as the sun's going down here at Homestead. So a little bit of a transition race. We started it today. We're definitely going to go ahead and flip on over to the night. And I cannot wait to see what it looks like once this place is full aglow high from the blimp cam. And there you have it. Blimp all the way up, and man, it's gonna actually look really, really good with all the lights on when they're racing by the lights. Kind of like the old one hot night adage. Remember that from Charlotte back in the day? I absolutely do. All right. So again, looks like Evan Knopp is still leading. Chris Stang in that 72 sitting P2. He's up one spot after starting third. Byron Jones right now sitting P number 3 in this 213 Simware double deuce. And like I mentioned earlier, just after pre-race, bringing back this 85 Axe target machine for Brad Herman. Welcome back to Turn Down for What. He's going to be in contention the entire season. And I'm absolutely looking forward to. He's a great a great personality to talk to, and he's a hell of a racer as well. John Honeycutt up 20 spots in this number 50 as he's to the outside of the 17 of Zach Billy Meredith, running P number 6. Mike LeBlanc's right behind them in this number 38. Justin Anasigak, who was fastest in practice in this Menards number 13, not afraid to mix it up whatsoever. Davey Weaver back here in 9th, running it high, wide, and handsome. Up on the high side, you see that 44 of William Gay to his inside. William right now is about one of the only guys so far that has not gained any spots nor lost. He's pretty much right where he started, and just as I say that, you see Tyler Dohar in that 78 comes zipping on by on the bottom side, pull that slide job, and put William Gay back one spot. So there you have it. That's your top 10. But right now, 63 with the 72. These guys seem like they're kind of moving along just a little bit, but neither one of them are escaping the double deuce of Byron Jones and Brad Herman very, very close in tow. About 6/10 back, you find John Honeycutt again up 20 spots, but so far so good. So what do you say we jump on board with Evan and see exactly how he's getting around this track. And if y'all want to, go ahead and turn on that surround sound. Go ahead and crank it up. Let's go. All right, so how about that, huh? How about it? Good battling, working through a couple of different trucks, checking out the different camera angles that we've got on a lot of these Ford, Chevys, and Toyotas. Working lap 21 of 110. All right, so let's go on through and reintroduce you or introduce you to each and every one of these drivers as they're going through the field and show off a lot of this creativity that a lot of these guys run on each and every one of these trucks. Again, we talked to Evan Knopp, still running P number 1, has not let up whatsoever with a 4/10 gap over this guy. Back to Chris Stange from Ethel, Massachusetts, in his fueled up Motorsports number 72, about half a second back to Byron Jones in this double deuce for 213 Simware at a Goodyear, Arizona, paint and designer for Jones P&D, and I can personally vouch for his work. The man does amazing work with that digital brush. About a good 2/10 back, going to find Brad Herman in his number 85 Toyota Axe Machine. Target Axe Machine, rather. And then about 3/10 back, the one and only Makita number 50 for John Honeycutt out of Orlando, Florida. Justin Honeycutt. Yeah, imagine that. Justin Hansagok from Kenai, Alaska, on the outskirts of and the suburbs of Russia, way up north in Alaska. No, I'm not even going to do that to you. But yeah, Justin out of Kenai, Alaska, very fast. I'm sure he's going to be able to try to, contend before it's all said and done. Zach Billy Meredith in his number 17, started P7 He's running P7th right now, so nothing lost, nothing gains from Barry St. Edmunds. Tyler Dohar, also from Walbridge, Ohio, right in the same spot that he started in, P number 8 in this Filter Time Elite Performance Industries Chevy Silverado. Nice looking truck as always. Davey Weaver in this number 87. Yee! I won't do that again, I promise. Sitting P9 up 6 spots from where he started. 3/10 behind him, you're going to find Mike LeBlanc in his Hunt Brothers Pizza number 38. Looks like a Ford for him as well. And, man, looking pretty good. I'm a big fan of these paint schemes. Then we got Shad Swatsworth in this Horned Frogs TCU number 8 from Clearfield, Pennsylvania. Him and his brother, both big hunters, love to race, love to call races, love to broadcast races, love to do it all. Man, if it's got wheels, this guy will race it. Absolutely. Kane Lee, newcomer 2, turned down for what in this Amazon number 54 from Spartanburg. How about it? Welcome to turn down for what one more time. And about 3/10 behind him, you're going to find the 00 Sabres machine. That's right, the Buffalo Sabres for Pacey Wygen from upstate New York. Right now running P14, 12 spots back from where he started. William Gay in this 4, and it looks like he's down 5 spots from where he started. So started P19. P11 down to P15. So he's about halfway through the field. The sights and sounds that he's probably been able to see so far. Connor Cunningham in his DuPont number 46. He is P16. He's up 15 spots. He's the second biggest mover of the race so far. And I expect that he'll work his way on through as well. Newcomer to iRacing and turned down for what, but not a newcomer to racing at all. Talking about Josh Taylor, one and only a More Smoke out of North Carolina. Definitely good to see him. Glad that he's here. One hell of a contender, and this HendrickCars.com Silverado. Behind him by about a good half second, you find Nate Lehman in this number 14 Amazon Flex machine out of Wichita, Kansas, 8th grade science teacher. All right, I appreciate everything that you do for the kids, sir. Absolutely. Mark Morton back here in his Hulk Smash, number 12, sitting P18 down 6 spots from Cartersville, Georgia. This man's been ripping up the officials for weeks now, working on his I rating and safety rating and all that. He's a hell of a competitor, and man, he's all right out there on track. All right, then we're gonna have Al Likens that just moved up 1 spot, sitting P number 18. It looks like we're going to have some green flag pit stops ongoing. So we're going to stop right now with Al Likens sitting right around 18th. And it looks like Byron Jones is one of the first to bring his double deuce down pit road from Goodyear, Arizona. Let's go ahead and clear all that away and get back up with our leader since we're starting to see green flag pit stop. So went through 18th. Definitely glad y'all are here. It's been a fairly uneventful race. Had 1 caution somewhat early, right around lap 10. So ever since then, all green flag. And with Byron and a couple others coming on down pit road, talk about Mike Campbell III as well as Chris Weaver. These guys will be good to go a little bit later on. But Chris, 02888, thank you very much for the follow. Definitely appreciate you. And I hope everybody that's out there will stick around a little bit later on. After post-race, I got a little bit of an announcement I want to make and a big thank you. We will be having a stream giveaway coming up very soon. And with that follow, you might know why if you followed lately. All right, so get back out here as more and more are starting to filter down pit road, including the leader, Evan Knopf, Chris Staines, Zach Meredith, William Gay, and Mike LeBlanc all on pit road. So Tyler Dohar in this number 78 Filter Time Elite Performance Machines number 78 Silverado able to take the lead. Justin Anasagak in that number 13 right behind as you start to see more and more now peeling off of pit road. Something I did not cover earlier. These guys cannot pit off of turn 4. They've actually got a pit going onto or coming into turn number 3, and they've got to wrap the bottom of the track on the access road. Chris says, I'm kind of late, but I made it. Hope the race has been good. Yeah, Chris, cannot complain. One caution at about lap 10. Ever since then, they've been all green flag racing. They've got a green flag cycle of pit stops going on right now. Your leader, Tyler Doar, Justin Aniscock, and Pacey Wygen have yet to come on down pit road. They did come down a little bit earlier with that one caution, so that's why they're able to stay out now. But most everybody else have, they started coming in right around lap 29. But Chris, either way, man, glad you're there. Thank you very much for coming out. Definitely appreciate you hanging out, chatting it up, keeping me and everybody else that's out there company. And again, whether you're watching on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, iRock TV, through Roku, or Twitter, thank you very much for all your support, week in and week out. One hell of a race night, I gotta say. Looks like Pacey Wygen now up to P number 2, since Justin Aniscock had to bring his number 13 to the attention of his crew. So Pacey, we'll have to see if he's going to have anything for Tyler, but almost 3 seconds back, it's going to be somewhat doubtful. As you see the 13 come out and try to rejoin the race. Working lap 36 of 110 here from the swamplands of Homestead Miami Speedway. It's been a great race. I've honestly got to say it's been one hell of a race. Connor Cunningham back here in his 46 DuPont machine. He's down low. Is he going to be thinking about coming down next time? We'll have to see. Many others are going to have to make that trip. And it looks like Kane Lee, he's going to come on down. So are some others. Got to try to make sure you lock it up and not spin out. So if you made any kind of brake bias adjustments, you definitely have to be careful. All right, so Tyler Dohar here, there he is. See, using the access road, coming all the way through turns 3 and 4. Try to be as aggressive as possible until you hit that yellow cone where you have to be down. I believe it's to 50 miles per hour. He's got Pacey Wygen, Connor Cunningham, Nate Lehman in this number 14, and Mark Morton as well in this Nowski Vision. Talking about Pudjanowski, if y'all know him from the iRock TV channel on Roku. Man, he's one hell of a POV streamer and a lot of fun. So Robert Amaral, he's the last one that has not yet come on down pit road. He came down on lap number 5 during that caution, and as he's running down low, I imagine that he'll be working his way down pit road, and there you see it on the access road all the way through. Got to be really, really careful. You still want to carry a lot of speed here, but at the same point, you got to get prepared to really woe these things up. So you need to be aggressive there, get it down to speed right here, and then travel all the way down to your pit box. Don't speed, don't blow past your box, and you can't be too easy getting into your box. You got to carry a little bit more than that. But with all that being said and done, Evan Knopp, he's going to go ahead and re-inherit the lead on lap 39. So the man has been bad fast all race long. Nobody's really been able to touch this Menards number 63. Pitting a lap or two earlier, he was able to, Byron Jones here in this double deuce was able to make up a couple spots. Up 2 spots actually from where he started. So good job for Byron. But that also means his tires are going to wear away just a little bit earlier, and this 72 that was P2 before that round of stops, he now finds himself P3. So that extra couple laps between Byron Jones and Stange, that's literally what it is. So now Stange has to try to find a way around Byron, but Byron's not just going to go ahead, roll over and give it to him. Brad Herman went in P4, came out P4, up 2 spots from where he started on the night. Again, I'm glad glad Brad is back. I told Pop Bear, yeah, he will be a contender from tonight all the way through the season. Should he decide to race every race, and I have no question in my mind about that. But when he was added as being the 4th member of a certain team. So I imagine that he will be around all season. In fact, let's see if I can find which team he was on. I know I popped in earlier and wished them all luck. Let's see. Yeah, he's part of Hard Luck Racing. He's with Evan Knopp and Mike LeBlanc. So Evan Knopp obviously having one hell of a night, and Mike LeBlanc a little bit further back right here, running P15 up against the wall in his number 38 Hunt Brothers machine. So a lot of movers and shakers all night long. All right, so at the risk of maybe reintroducing a person or two, let's get back here with Al Likens. We stopped at 18th earlier. We're going to pick back up with 17th. I think I was about to introduce Al Likens. And, yeah, we'll start with him, and we'll go through the rest of the field as we normally do. So, yeah, the 45 of Al Likens. I do remember this paint scheme, so we did mention him. Connor Cunningham in this number 46. I think we talked about him. I know we talked about Mark Morton in his Hulk machine. Josh Roberts, we did not talk about him back here in this number 3, sitting P20, up 7 spots from where he started from La Vida. Mike Allen, a good 2 seconds back behind him in his number 88 SFR Racing Grey Wolf machine. I'm kind of digging this. I'm not sure if it's a Dale Jr. Grey Ghost machine, just with a little bit of a different border around the numbers. But yeah, man, I'm kind of digging that. All right. He's out of Tumhannock, New York, though. James Mensch, a little bit further back in this number 94. I think we mentioned him earlier. Jeff Jones, I know we talked about him earlier, but in this number 95 Cowtails machine, if you kind of put 2 and 2 together, Byron Jones, Jeff Jones, father and son racing together, just like the Weavers and the Campbells. So 3 father and son duos here in Turn Down for What and Why Not. So he wants to go fast out of Goodyear. Hey, he's putting those good years to use. Mike Pop Bear Campbell in this Tiger Town, number 71. He's got my logo on the back. Tiger Town Racing, very, very good to Pop Bear out of Randleman, North Carolina. And, man, one hell of a league owner, one hell of a friend as well. Robert Amaral back here up 4 spots from where he started, sitting P25. In his number 70, he was the last one to go down pit road, but he stayed out. He led a lap, gained a point. So good job for Robert. Nate Lehman in his Amazon Flex machine. Mentioned earlier, he's an 8th grade school teacher. Must have just a little bit of a hiccup, maybe not as fast getting onto or off of pit road. But say, points are points. Dave Davis back here in this number 77 Rocky Ridge Custom Trucks. Looks like Silverado. He's up 5 spots from where he started. So he's making moves. Just needs to make them a little bit quicker if he wants to get max points out of the night. Rodney Ayers in this number 21. I'm kind of digging this monster machine for Rodney. Down 4 spots, sitting P28. But yeah, I'm kind of liking this blue monster machine. Looks pretty good. Dale Rapp in this number 52 had some damage, so finds himself on pit road, spending some time to fix this thing up, right along with the 11 monster machine for Mike Campbell III out of Michigan. Chris Weaver back here in his myfox8.com number 15. Definitely needs to get that hood and all that fixed up, get back out on track, try to grab as many points as possible. 37 of Jeff Lednam, down 12 spots on pit road as well. And, of course, all the way through the field, the one and only Keith Hackney out of Calhoun, Georgia. So that's going to wrap it up. That's going through all the way through the field. Let's pick back up with all the racing action. And looks like Evan Knopp still leading. Chris Stange in P2, Byron Jones P3, Justin Aniscock P4, and Brad Herman P number 5. Tell you what, with one Weaver in the pits, let's pick up with this 87, and we'll take a lap or two around with Davey and see exactly what he's got for the field, what he's doing, where he's running, see what he's doing as far as, or where he's running as far as lines and all that. Jump into the cockpit with this Ford F-150. If you want to, one more time, go ahead and crank up that surround sound. As you can see, though, on the top right of your screen, that track map, a lot of trucks in many different spots around this track in Miami, Florida, Homestead, Miami. I was actually here for Martin Truex Jr.'s championship race and Dale Jr.'s final laps. So one hell of a race. I'll always remember it, and the group that I went with. Thank you, Silent and JCX12. If you happen to be out there watching, thank you. All right, let's ride. All right, pick it back up from the chopper view. You see the 3 of Josh Roberts right behind. That is a battle for a position. It's actually a battle for the 19th position. Connor Cunningham back up here in his number 46. He's up 15 spots from where he's started, and he's tied for the biggest mover award, if there was such a thing here, with Shad Swatsworth up here in this number 8 machine as he comes across the start stripe. That is to start lap 56. We are officially halfway here from Homestead. And again, big thank you to everybody that's out there on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and iRock TV through Roku. Please, guys and gals, if you're watching through the website or something like that, and you've got a Roku TV, or if you've got a Roku streaming device, please go on over, search out Roku TV. The broadcast there is unmatched in 4K. It just looks absolutely amazing. So hopefully you're out there, and we definitely appreciate your patronage all the way around. All right, so let's get in on this little bit of a battle here between the 8 and company. You see the 8 down there, and I believe that was Pacey right along with him. Let's switch this up a little bit. You see Zach Meredith right in front of Pacey as Byron Jones going to come on down pit road for his second green flag pit stop. Last time he was down was on lap 29. This time on lap 58. So, green flag pit stops underway again. Evan Knopp stayed out quite a while earlier. He came down on lap 31, 2 laps after Byron. So I imagine that we will see Evan come on down in another 2 laps to grab 4 brand new Eagle Fuel Goods. Go ahead and fill it up with that Sunoco E15 and come on back out. A little bit of a battle here between Chris Stange and Justin Anasigok. Old Rowdy has 72. He's going to go ahead and peel off. The last time he was on pit road was lap 31. So there you go. Keeping right with it. So 31 laps, working lap. That means he'll come out. Actually, he's coming in 1 lap early. It would have been lap 62. He's going to come out starting lap 61. So burned a little extra fuel. Battling with Byron Jones and Justin, and now Tyler Dohar in this number 78. The last time he was on pit road was lap 37. Dohar absolutely very, very well known for being able to save fuel. And you are out of the throttle for just a little bit here in these trucks getting into the corners. So I'm sure he's been able to clutch it just a little bit. Matter of fact, let's actually jump on board with Dohar and the cockpit and see exactly what he's doing. Not clutching it there whatsoever, but you see how long he's out of the throttle. Not clutching it at this side of the track either, so either he was earlier and is able to save some and is going to try to go a little bit further, or we'll see him in just a couple laps. But here comes Evan Knopp making his pit stop right now. Looks like Zach Meredith also coming in his number 17 Pepsi. HendrickCars.com Silverado also. Mike LeBlanc, he's going to pull in with his Hunt Brothers machine, number 38, Feeding America Ford F-150. So a lot of guys coming on down pit road to go ahead and come to the attention of their crew. And with all that being said and done, the 13 of Justin Anasigok, he's going to go ahead and inherit the lead and inherit a point for leading a lap. So there you go. Speaking of points, let's go ahead and actually show you what the points look like after last week when we opened up this season. There you go. Ryland Barkhouse, which is Pacey Wygant, first in points after his win. Zach Meredith, he came in right behind him, so rightfully P number 2 in points. John Ross, P number 3. Connor Cunningham, Robert Amaral, Justin Anasigok, Tyler Dohar, Davey Weaver, Cameron Sapp, and which is Old Atlanta Racing, and John Honeycutt, 1st through 9th, and of course, Cameron Sapp and John Honeycutt sharing 9th, so that's actually 9th and 10th. So there's your points after last week. Next week, we're heading on over to the Monster Mile, talking about Dover Raceway. Show you that schedule as it is. Nope, that's not what I wanted. There's the schedule right down here. So there you go. So Homestead this week after the season opener last week at Daytona, going to Dover for 160 laps around the Monster Mile. Then we're going to take a couple weeks off. Going to allow everybody to spend time in family with their friends time with their friends and family. For Christmas and New Year's and all that. I definitely want to make sure everybody knows I wish them a very, very Merry Christmas, a very, very happy, prosperous, and healthy New Year. But we'll talk about all that next week at the Monster Mile, where everybody's going to try to dodge Miles the Monster as the week goes on. All right, so Tyler's still out there. Pacey right now, P number 2, Connor Cunningham, P3, up 28 spots with everybody ahead of him pitting. Mark Morton, P4, and Al Likens, he went ahead and brought his machine down pit road, right along as a couple of others. So here is Pacey in this Buffalo Sabres 00. I'm actually a Buffalo Sabres fan myself. Still got my jerseys downstairs hanging in the closet. Haven't been able to wear them lately. Both of the jerseys, 2 or 3 of the jerseys I've got, are all of players that they no longer have. All right, so here comes that 00 of Connor Cunningham. Going to go ahead and bring his Silverado to the attention of his crew. And you see how aggressive he's being on pit road? That's really what you need to do all the way through. Look at him. He's even gaining time on the guy ahead of him going down pit road. '77. He's going to bring his machine to the attention of his crew. That's going to be David Davis back there. Oh, looks like he might have had a little bit of an issue with one of the water barrels and his Silverado. A little bit of damage on the front, not too bad. Just a little bit of scrapage, could be worse. Yep, only the second season of the race so far, Chris. That's it. All right, so with these guys pitting, here comes Tyler Dohar on pit road. Mark Morton, he's also bringing his number 12 to the attention of his crew. So far, I don't see any damage on that Nowski Vision Silverado either, so he's doing pretty well. So that should hand the lead back over to Evan Knopp here in this 63, and everything will cycle through. '13 kind of blinking out just a little bit, but it's in someone else's rearview mirror, so it shouldn't be too bad. And the truck that's 2 is outside. Talking about Byron Jones, I believe. No, Byron, he's a little bit further back. The guy that he just got by, that was actually a lap truck. Working lap 70 of 110, so 40 more laps to go here from Homestead Miami Speedway. It has been the Evan Knopp show all race long. Nobody has had anything for him, but everybody will have to make one more pit stop. We'll have to see if everybody makes their way down pit road right in the middle of this run, or which would only be about a lap 90, or if they wait it out to see if we have a bigger issue. Again, 33 trucks started this race. Right now, it looks like there are 2 trucks out. Talking about Jeff Lednam and Hackney. Looks like I just saw the name. Stand by. Chris Weaver, though, back there in 31st in the number 15. He is down 66 laps, but still, getting that truck worked on. If he can come on out and maybe pass just one person. Maybe somebody else that's on pit road or whichever. I'm not looking at everything. I don't have a full relative, but hey, you never know. Maybe he can get one extra point. All right. So let's keep on keeping on. Looks like John Honeycutt, he is on pit road. If I can catch up with him as he's falling through. No, he's not on pit road. There's just something going on there with the scoring pylon. That's all right. Honeycutt right now running P12 in his number 50. This is a Team FTR, Team Frozen Toes Racing number 50. Usually it's a Melody Woodworks machine as well. Tonight rocking the Makita colors, and the man's bad fast in anything that he races, whether it's in Indy or if it's in a next gen, an Xfinity or a truck or whatever it is. The man's fast everywhere he goes. So Honeycutt right now up 13 spots. Still, I believe now there's no longer a tie for the biggest mover Connor Cunningham as he takes it 3 wide, 38 to his outside, double 4 on his inside. He's going to go ahead and put himself up 18 spots on the night. So Connor Cunningham, definitely the biggest mover and mover and shaker. I mean, he's absolutely getting it. And with only 1 caution on the night, that means all these spots have been just with racing under a long green flag field. Good job, Connor. Brad Herman right in front of the 3. That is not for position. The 3 is 1 or more laps down. His closest competition was that double deuce that is shown for just a minute. Talking about Byron Jones in this Ford F-150. Brad Herman and his number 85 looks like he's rocking a Silverado. If we're looking behind him, you can actually see the little bit of gap that he's got back to the 3. And then, of course, yeah, you see the slight, the faint orange and red for Byron back there. And if we look ahead, we should be able to maybe see a glimpse of the 13 for Justin Anasagak as well. As we look ahead, Justin way up in that corner. He's that yellow truck in the top left-hand corner of your screen. You'll be able to see it once the scoring pylon is out of the way, that is. But yeah, coming off of turn 2. Down the backstretch, it's interesting the different lines here. It kind of reminds me. It has the progressive banking, just like a Kansas or something like that. But yeah, doing a good job. Chris says, love that scheme on the 46. Always love those Gordon paint schemes. Yeah, absolutely. He actually sent me a message earlier today that he was going to be rocking this scheme, and I'll actually show it to you from the side rather than from the back or the front. But yeah, this DuPont National Guard 46. Yeah, this was definitely a very, very nice Jeff Gordon scheme from back in the day. Very, very nice scheme. Truck really looks good. It kind of hit that apron just a little bit. That truck definitely looks good, going through the transition and back up. He's just carrying a really, really good line as he's able to pull further and further away from the rest of the guys behind him. Again, Connor Cunningham, he's got 2 seconds up to John Honeycutt, and he's got a good 1.1 seconds back to Al Likens. So he's definitely out here doing his thing. One of the next biggest movers is this number 8 for Shad Swatsworth. He's up 13 spots. Thought I just heard, it's going to be Pacey Wygen in that 00 that just had a little bit of an issue. He's going to fall back a bit. Pacey, he's definitely going to have some damage on that left rear. Let's see if we can find out exactly what happened right there with Pacey right now. So up on the high line, you see the 99 down low. Did he just lose it getting back on the throttle, or what happened? See the 99 wash up a little bit. 14 now on his left rear. 99 now to his inside. He's carrying a whole lot of momentum. 99 all the way on the bottom. You see the 88 of Mike Allen up top. 99 just kind of watching up, and that's how he got the damage to the side. Tagging the brake. Ooh, that could have been a whole lot worse. Great save, Pacey. Now he's got to get back on the throttle and try to get after it, but good job overall. So that's going to put Pacey back to 15th, 13 spots back from where he originally started. His fastest lap on the day is the 33.6. Fastest lap of the day by the guy that's set the bar was a 33.26 by Chris Stang in P number 3. Tyler Doher blinking a little bit. Thought it was going to be something going on. Not so much, though. The leader, here he is, 63 of Evan Knopp, working lap 83. I'm wondering how much longer it's going to be before he comes down pit road and says, you know what, this race has a great green flag feel to it. I think we're going to stay caution-free the rest of the way. So, out there in chat, who do y'all have tonight? Who is Evan Knopp? I mean, he's been almost flawless all night long. Does he go ahead and grab the checkers, or does Justin Anisagak a little bit further back? Does he steal it away? He's 2.2 seconds back from Evan, and Chris Stang back here is he says 13. Yeah, 13's absolutely running him down. Bowling, you absolutely got that right. He was 2.2 down to 2 flat. So yeah, Justin's trying to get it, get up, get going, but so far just not able to get there. He's trailing, and he's got some help with a couple of people to kind of pull him along a little bit. So he's got some drafting help down underneath the 11 of Mike Campbell III, and those guys are going to be side by side. Justin, he just needs the line to be able to carry a whole lot of speed, get up there and get going. Cunningham says 72 of Sting. Please tell me if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Is it Stange or is it Stang? Stang or how is that pronounced? Please, by all means, let me know. I hate mispronouncing people's names. I probably should have asked in the beginning of the race. But yeah, Chris in at 72. He started P3, still running P3, absolutely doing his thing. Here is that driver now. So Cunningham saying the 72 for the win. Right now he is he's a good 2.6 back from the leader. Justin Anisagak, he was 2 flat up to Evan Knopp, or behind Evan Knopp, but now back to 2.2, almost 2.3. He just needs to get back, have all kinds of clean air, and we'll be able to see what Justin has for the leader. And if we look ahead, we should be able to see him. There he is. So that is your gap, ladies and gents. That is your gap, first to second. That is what 2.1, 2.2 seconds looks like here at Homestead, Miami. 23 laps to go, and as you can see now on the scoring pylon, if you want to keep up with turn down for what, as Justin blinks out just a little bit. So it's like Stange. Okay, gotcha, Stange. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. So yeah, as you can see there on the top left of the scoring pylon, at turn down for what, at TTDFWR, and it looks like Stange is now coming on down pit road for his final lap. I was wondering when we were going to see this, and yeah, 22 laps. He's good, so he'll come out with 21 to go, woeing up right at the cone. There you go. You see Byron Jones in his double deuce. He's going to come on down pit road as well, to the attention of his crew. All right, so it's Stange, Mr. Chris Stange. Why not? Good-looking 72. He's got Thursday Night Thunder going across the back of this beast. It looks like an Elite Super Speedway Series. Jerry Parkerman Trading Paints. Victory Racing looks like on Twitch. So, hey, give the guy a follow. Why not? All right, so up front, it looks like Evan Knopp still leading. Justin Anisagak has been able to make up just about 2/10. But with exactly 20 laps to go, and the fluttering times, I think Justin, if he's gonna try to do anything with Evan, he's gonna have to do it on his entrance to pit road and exit off of pit road, as it looks like the 63, he's gonna come on down pit road this time. You see him washing up. Don't get too much into that grass. So the 63 makes a little bit of a mistake, and that could absolutely cost him. There goes Justin Anisagak right on by him. This is going to be one hell of a battle when they come back out on track. That little journey through the grass just could have cost him a win. Who knows? Zach Meredith in his number 17 Pepsi machine also down pit road, and several others. Here is Pacey in his 00 right now, sitting P5 with the few that have come on down pit road, and that's going to again put Tyler Dohar back in command of this race. So quite a few different people have led laps tonight, but nobody more than Evan Knopp in the 63. All right, see the 44 coming on down pit road. That means William. That's William Gay. Looks like right now he is the only one. Dohar still leading. Connor Cunningham in that number 46 right now. P number 2. And man, what a race this guy has had. I mean, picking up spot after spot. John Honeycutt coming on down. Looks like him and the 88. Honeycutt's going to go ahead and pull in right behind the 88. They've got pit stalls a couple spots away from each other, so no battle there. Justin Anisgok coming off of pit road, and as you can see, he's actually in front of the 63 and the 72. The 72 has been P2, P3 all night long, so look at this battle here. This will be a battle for our top 3, no doubt in my mind. I mean, Tyler Dohar right now, he's got the lead. Connor Cunningham, Al Likens also coming on down pit road. But when it's all said and done, right now, Justin Anisgok, he is P5. Evan Knopp, P6. And Chris Stange in P number 7. But these guys are going to continue to filter through as we watch the 78 of Tyler Dohar. He's going to whoa that thing up all the way down pit road, come to the attention of his crew for the last set of Eagle Feel Goods, and only grab the fuel that he needs to make it to the end. On iRacing, you can choose, one can, half can, 1.5, I mean, two full cans. You don't have to take the full load. And when you don't have to do that, it's best to go ahead and just take the fuel you need. It keeps the truck lighter, which means you carry a little bit more speed, and you really make up some time on pit road as well. So Pacey Wygant now in his 00. He's going to bring it to the attention of his crew. A little bit of an issue of several laps back that put him further back in the field. But Pacey's really good at getting on pit road. As you see, little squirrely carrying a whole lot of speed. He's gonna get that Buffalo Sabre out and running and charge his way through the field even more. I have no doubt in my mind. But as for now, let's get back. This is the battle with 13 laps to go. 77, he's going to go ahead and wash up and let the leader have his line. 63 looks like he was able to make his way on by the 72 of Chris Stange. Chris Stange started P3, still running P3, so very consistent race for him. Could that little oops getting onto pit road for the 63 cost him? Or will Justin Anisgok fall to the speed that the 63 has shown all night long? Man, this is setting to be a great duel in these closing laps. 13 down low, 63 up high. So differing lines to get around this place. And man, Justin, he cannot watch out of his rear view. He's definitely got to keep it, just watch what's going on ahead of you. And just as I say ahead of you, let's go ahead and pick up with his nose cam, because look at all of the traffic that these guys have coming up. So 13 again down low, even on this side of the track. 63 up high is going to carry a whole lot of speed. Talking about a whole lot of speed, Tyler Dohar just put down the fastest lap of the race with a 33.2. .13 carrying just a little bit of a draft off the 11 of Mike Campbell III. Try to help out the speed just a little bit, but the 63, he's got the draft of the 13. And man, I'll tell you what, Tyler Dohar back here in this 78, he just went purple again. The guy is going to plaid. Put down another fastest lap and the fastest lap of the race back here in P number 6. He just ran a 33.1. So, man, Dohar absolutely trying to get on up here, catch up with Byron Jones after Byron pit a few laps earlier than everybody else. Byron right now P5, Brad Herman in P4, Chris Stange back here P3, Evan Knopp, we've been riding on board with him in P number 2 after leading all race long. And now the 13 is going to go ahead and take the high side to be able to take a little bit of a run off the corner. There is Pacey Wygen. That's going to go ahead and put Pacey a lap down. Pacey's going to go ahead and stay low. Let the leaders go on by as it looks like, oh boy, all kinds of shaking and baking going on. To 88. Oh my, wow. Man, oh man, that could have been really bad. So now the 63's got to try to regroup. He was just all over the back bumper of the 88. 88 looks like he kind of held his line. But the 63 absolutely lost just pretty much a full second to the 13 of Justin Anasigak, or old NNR Rowdy from back in the day. So Justin, man, he might be sending a big thank you to Mike a little bit later on. I don't think he did it on purpose, but Evan, he's definitely got some ground that he's got to make up now. Chris Stange, he's 1.1 seconds behind Evan Knopp and 2 seconds back behind Justin Anasigak. So it looks like we got a Ford and a Toyota top running trio. I'll actually go ahead and switch it over from the ticker back to the scoring pylon. That way you guys can see all that, and I'll actually show you. If you're a Ford or a Toyota or a Chevy man, well, how about this? Here's their car logos. So we got 2 Toyotas leading here at Homestead with a Ford F-150 for Stange, P3. We got a couple bow ties right behind them with Brad Herman and Tyler Dohar. And then Byron Jones, that looks like he's lost P5 to Tyler, running P6. Zach Meredith, P7. Taylor, 8th. Swatsworth, 9th. And John Honeycutt rounding out your top 10. Again, 5 laps to go. We started this race with 33. Whoa, caution's out. Yellow flag is out. Pacey Wygen looks like he's going to be a person of interest. But let's go ahead and clear that, put our gap back on, and find out what happened with the Buffalo Sabres machine for Pacey Wygen. There he is. He's had that damage on his left rear for a little bit. Does he have any more on the right side? Nope, I don't see it. So let's pick up with Pacey, find out what happened, and then we'll bring it back live. Tailgater88, thank you very much for the follow, sir. Absolutely appreciate you smashing that button. Let's find out what happened. So there is Pacey down on the bottom side. Let's ride along chase cam with him. Right up behind the 88 of Mike Allen. Did he just get back in the throttle too soon, or what's going to happen? Is somebody going to come up on the inside? Oh, he's a little wiggly. Just back on the throttle. Looks like the car behind, that's going to be the 44. Did not make contact before Pacey went around. But yeah, Pacey tried to get on the throttle. 00 got loose, as Bowling says. And that is, that's what's going to bring us, and this should be a green-white checker. All right, so let's get back to it. Now, this is going to be the interesting part. Does anybody come down pit road? If I'm man, this is going to be such a... Well, actually, no, because they had to take the access road all the way through turns 3 and 4 if they were going to come down pit road. And so far, I don't see the running order jumbling up at all. So I'm going to guess, yeah, it looks like everybody is going to go ahead and stay out. So this is going to be the restart of restarts. Who is going to go ahead and spin them on this start? What's going to happen? Lights atop the pace truck are on. Justin Anaskog, he is in the Filter Time Esports booth. Let's see if we can't pull him on up right quick. Justin Anaskog, it is repeat up in the booth, bud. You got that 13 Menards machine up front after the 63 kind of went bahaing off in the grass just a little bit. You held him off so far. Mike Allen and you and him kind of came off the corner at the same point. It caused the 63 to have a little bit of a gap back to you. Can you hold the field at bay, buddy?
I don't know now. Him getting in the grass, going in the pit road helped a little bit, and then I got through lap traffic a little bit better than him, which gave me that gap. But yep. I'm probably gonna lose it here, unfortunately. So I do got the preferred restart, so I'm gonna try to jump it a little bit. Try to time it so I'll catch him off guard.
Well, man, you're the control truck. The control truck always has that little bit of a benefit because you are the first one on the loud pedal. The 63 has led most laps. If it wasn't for that little issue of him sliding off of the entrance road coming to the pits, do you think you would have been able to catch him, or do you think this would have been all the 63 show if we had stayed green?
I was getting better on pit road than most trucks tonight, and I think I would have caught him, but right before pit road and probably been in his draft. Who knows? I have been a little bit faster on the short run than him, but then again we're off sequence, so it should be a good one here at the end.
Absolutely, a green-white checker that we're all waiting. We've had between 20 and 25 people out there in chat. A lot of people, pulling for different drivers. I definitely wish you a whole lot of luck, buddy. You know I'm a fan. Go get them. Keep that shiny side up, will you?
I'll try not to spin them and wreck everybody here.
There you go. All right, but I'll get you back down with your with Filter Time Esports right now. And yeah, man, green-white checker. Go get them.
Thank you.
You got it. As soon as I can find Filter Time Esports. There we go. All right, so we got him back where he needs to be, and he's got a whole team pulling for him. I have no doubt in my mind whatsoever. Let's go ahead and widen this out. Get ready to call this all the way through. What do y'all say, chat? Are we gonna stay green the rest of the way? Or is the anxiety level, the aggression level, and all that peaked to where it's really going to be interesting? This is going to bring the 85 back into it. This is going to bring the 72 of Stange back into it. It's going to bring the 78 of Tyler Dohar back into it. Who do y'all have? Who's going to get it? Pace trucks pulling off. They're coming to the attention of Barney the flagman right now. Barney's got the green flag in hand. Green flag. Let's go. Come on. Wrong one. Sorry. My bad. There we go. I wanted to catch this 3 wide while it was going on. 63 up high, 72 in the middle, 85 of Brad Herman. New player in this. Going to go ahead and take it underneath the 63. Almost, man, if he would have been clear, that would have been a phenomenal slide job. White flag, Justin Anisigak, he's got the field in tow. If we're looking back from him, this is what he's seeing. A full field in his rear view. And down the middle of the backstretch, so far, nobody's got anything for him. Evan Knopp up here on the high side, 85 down low. There you see Tyler Dohar in the 72 of Stange. Brad Herman on the bottom. This is going to be a phenomenal finish between these two. 85 is going to bring it home, P2, 63 P3, but the night belongs to Justin Anisigak, getting it done at Homestead Miami Speedway. Good job, Rowdy. Everybody going to come on by, give their congratulations. You'll actually see some of them sometimes they'll pull up and they'll throw the truck or the car in neutral. They'll hit the throttle a little bit and just rev that engine as you see the 12 of Mark Morton come on up and congratulate him as well. All right, so everybody's going to go ahead and peel off. We're going to go ahead and clear the boards. We're going to pay this man his due. Rowdy, it's all yours. Light him up. All right, Justin Anisigak going to go ahead and do the famed, Alan Kulwicki dubbed Polish victory lap. Going to ride it back around in reverse. Hell of a win for the driver from Kenai, Alaska. Man, you see every now and then he'll blink and whatever, but he's turned a lot of laps here. He's actually here at Homestead with Mark Morton and Josh Taylor, Pop Bear Campbell, and a few others earlier today, kind of teaching them how to run this place. So, man, what a fitting way. But I tell you, you cannot take anything away from Evan Knopp, as I say, as there he is blinking. You cannot take anything away from Evan Knopp. He's going to bring it home P3, but man, what a finish for the guy. Dominant truck all night long until just a little bit of an issue getting on the pit road. All right, so he's going to pull it back right underneath Barney the flag man and go ahead and shut it down. All right, guys and gals, we are going to take a quick little commercial break. We'll have our top three live in the booth in just a moment. Again, we're going to be talking to Justin Anisigak, Brad Herman, and Evan Knopp on the flip side. Don't nobody go nowhere. We'll be right back. All right, guys and gals, we are back with our top three. We're going to start with driver 63, down 2 spots after pretty much dominating this entire race. Evan, it just seemed like Homestead, Miami is the track for you, and I have no idea how that just came up on screen. You pretty much dominated from the drop of the green all the way through the first and the second caution, and it just seemed like maybe a little bit of extra speed coming through turns 3 and 4 on the entrance road, where Justin Anscock was able to get underneath you, get on the pit road, get to his crew, and come off. And then we had a green-white checker. What was your mindset when the lead was lost, and could you have done anything with him if this had gone green?
Maybe I could have gotten to him if there was a clear track and it was just us, but he was hitting his marks really good. He put himself in good position. Yeah, I mean, I kissed the grass a little bit with my right rear, and then it just reached out and grabbed me, but I can't be too mad about it. I had a good race, much better than last week. Yeah, just overall, I mean, just made a mistake entering pit road there, and Justin was in the perfect place. He had a good race and capitalized on it. Well,
man, I mean, you definitely gonna grab most laps led for this evening. Great top three for you. What is it about Homestead, Miami that really suits your driving style?
Personally, I like the tracks that, you're kind of on the edge and you're feathering the throttle a little bit to avoid spinning out. It's kind of like dirt racing a little bit. I don't know. It's multi-groove. You can run the top, you can run the bottom. I got quite a few laps here, even going back to the NASCAR heat games. No, it's just a fun track. I like the 1.5 mile style of racing. But no, I think I was more so determined because of how last week went and getting wrecked out early, that I wanted to have a good race, and I was able to practice a little bit. And yeah, we were strong. We had a strong Jack Link's Menards Toyota Tundra, and just like I said, kiss that grass a little bit. Got nobody to blame but myself on that one, but still overall, I'm happy with how the race went overall.
Yeah, definitely, man. Don't hang your head low whatsoever. One hell of a race. It was, it was good to see you up front leading, and I'm sure that clean air was absolutely king. You put a lot of cars or a lot of trucks one lap or more down throughout the night. Big congratulations, man. Great to see you run strong, and I have no doubt in my mind that win is coming soon.
Thank you. We're gonna try to get it next week, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Talking about next week, Dover and Miles the Monster, and if we have another 33 truck field next week, that is going to be one hell of a show. Is that another track that you'll be pretty comfortable at right off the get-go, or will you be spending a little extra seat time to kind of get acclimated with the track again?
I'd probably definitely hit the lab a little bit on that one. I do like Dover. It is kind of a madhouse, especially coming out of 2. A lot of people get tight coming out of 2, and there's really nowhere to go, and there's a wreck. So odds are you're not going to see many single car wrecks. It's going to be either no wrecks or 10, 15 cars piling right in. But I'm going to try to bring a fast truck next week and see what we can do.
All right, buddy. Again, congratulations on your P3. Let's bring up P2, the one and only Brad Herman. Brad, you're up 4 spots on the night. That green-white checker definitely fell into your hands, taking it 3 wide and then back double wide with the 63 of Evan Knopf that we just spoke with. Here you are, runner-up to Justin Anasagak. You only missed Daytona last week, which is just a huge chess match at 200 mile an hour. So welcome to what some might call the real season. I've known you for a very long time, going all the way back through console, and got a chance or two to be able to talk to you over in SRN with Greg Olenek in the booth. Well, here you are, turned down for what? Your first race with the crew. What'd you think of the field? What do you think of turned down for what from what you've seen so far? And where do you think you'll stack up now that the season has started for you?
Yeah, I've always enjoyed racing over here. I just been busy lately, so I've cut down on my racing. But Honcho asked me to help out the team, so I figured I'd fill in when I can. Just happy to be back racing with my friends, though. Love racing, not for money and not for stress, just for fun. Could have done better tonight. Just didn't have it fully together till about halfway through the race, and after that, all the cards were played and basically just doing what you could. And then when that green white checkered came, I knew that Justin probably had the race won, but maybe I could do something on the top side. And yeah, I took a 3 wide and just somehow the bottom worked with what I had. So happy to get second, but not the win.
Not the win, but you mentioned just before we came back on that you had no practice. I was actually in with Mike Papa Bear Campbell talking about the settings for the race and fuel and all that, and he said, "Oh wait, hold on, I just got a message from Mike Honcho," and I asked him, I said, "Hey, is everything okay?" And he said, "No, he's actually adding Brad Herman in on his team." So I would imagine you didn't have any practice whatsoever, considering he just added you with like 30 minutes to go or something like that in the practice session. So, you come in not quite knowing where the community is racing, and you bring it home for a P2 to launch your welcoming home to or welcoming back home, I should say, to turn down for what, buddy? Any quick, friends, family, sponsors you need to get out there?
I was gonna shout out you guys for running the league. You always broadcast and you always putting on a good show, keeping everybody entertained, and about it.
All right, Brad. Just one more question before I let you go. Dover, Miles the Monster. You think you can keep that 85 out of his hands next week if you'll be back?
Oh, he's always been hit or miss with me, so we'll see. I usually run decent there, but you know how it can go.
Unfortunately, I do. All right, but congrats again.
Thanks.
You got it. All right, let's bring up old Justin Ascock back in the day, Mr. Rowdy Nation out there on Twitter. Justin, you were running P2, P3, P4 most of the night. You were very, very aggressive, getting on and off of pit road, able to make up quite a bit of time, even though, even as you said earlier, you saw the 63 just kind of slide off track a little bit, get back in the grass. We were actually on him as that happened, and you were able to drive on by, get on the pit road, and from there on out, it was the 13 show after he led most laps tonight. When that green-white checker came to be, obviously, we talked to you just a little bit. The control truck always has just a little bit of an advantage because you get to smash that throttle pedal first. The 63 has had speed all night long. Were you fearing that he was gonna come on up and be able to pull a slider on you? What was your mindset on that restart and those final 3 laps, please?
Well, I was hoping I wouldn't wreck everybody, because it slid out on me a little bit, but I caught it, and Evan was fast all night. I had to get off strategy just to even contend, and that little hiccup he had going down pit road, and then going through lap traffic I was a little bit better, but he stayed right there, and on that final restart, man, I see him 3 wide. I wasn't even looking out the windshield. I was looking at the mirror. I was watching their race. So shout out to everybody for racing tonight. It was pretty fun running all 3 lanes. I think that was the first time I ever raced there that you can run all 3 lanes. So shout out to everybody for having a clean race. I thought it was pretty clean for the most part, and all the lap cars did their thing,
Yep.
for the most part of the night.
Yeah, definitely. A whole lot of action. There was quite a few times. There was some 3 wide action through the pack, and that's actually what brought out the first caution. Driver in the middle, driver up top, kind of made a little bit of contact. First caution about old lap 5, and then the last one we saw the 00 Sabres machine for Pacey Wygant just get back in the throttle a little too much and looped it around coming off the corner. Other than that, it would have been all green for 105 laps. So one hell of a race for 33 trucks out there. You actually helped a few of those truckers tonight before the race started. You were talking with Mark Morton and Josh Taylor and Papa Bear and a few others trying to help them see the line around this place. It's kind of fitting that the teacher, I guess you could say, gets it all done when the checkered flag flies and Barney's waving you on. But you had a lot of people come on up and congratulate you on your cool down lap. Was there anybody that you were kind of surprised by to come by and leave a little bit of a donut on your door?
Yeah, I was surprised Meredith came up. But yeah, man, it was just, again, everybody did fantastic tonight, and can't wait until next week. I might have to retire and just be a coach.
You did actually say that before, didn't you?
I did.
All right, buddy. Well, no, like I said, I'm a fan, been a fan, going back to Heat 3, Heat 4. So congratulations on win number 1 on the season. Long season to go. Dover, Delaware next week. They say the track is self-cleaning. Most of the cars end up back down on the apron when it's all said and done. Does that mean that you can go high in the event of a wreck, or do you go down low and just virtually stop on track to allow everything all the congestion to clear?
I think you just want to stop and stay up high because everybody just self-cleaned down low, and that's one of my best tracks. I always had so much success there, and from the heat days,
Yep.
Always winning there. But can't wait to go there. I always did good in different leagues there. Always finished top 5, so I'm excited to get there.
All right, well, Rock NASCAR out there in chat saying congrats, Justin. Chris 02888 also says congratulations on the win, Justin. I'm gonna add mine right back to it, Rowdy. Congratulations on this win, and way to go, sir.
Thank you. Everybody's invited to the party tonight, even in the chat.
Nobody's gonna hop a plane out to Alaska. Nobody. But all right, so for those that are still out there in chat, I've got to say thank you. There were about 3 or 4 new people that went on up and hit that hammer on the follow button during the race, and I needed 2 more. I needed 2 to hit 1K followers here on Twitch, and y'all tonight absolutely made that happen. So what that means is in a coming stream, we're going to make it a giveaway stream. We're going to be giving away some die casts or maybe some Walmart gift cards or something, but I've done it with every single mark I've ever hit that has been important to me. I hit 400 streams over on YouTube. I've done so much with all of the checks that I've gotten through Twitch. And well, it's time to pay it forward for 1K. And man, it has been one hell of a ride. And I just want to say thank you again to everybody out there. Big thank you. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all the homes that I've had. HD Motorsports allowing me to tag along to stream with him, and then when he handed the mic over to me, turned down for what, NNR, NAOR, Shadow Racing. I don't want to forget anybody. Shake and Bake, iRock, Arcs. So many different homes that I've had over the last several years. Thank you, everybody, for helping me to get to that 1K mark. It is absolutely appreciated. Don't forget, next week we will be back again from Dover. See who can avoid Miles the Monster. But until then, Thursday night, I will be back right around 8:30 Eastern with the iRock series. Definitely can't wait for that. But until then, y'all, please, stay safe, do take care, and we'll see you around the track. Later, guys.